Room Prison.
Room Prison's pretty much it to try and get you clear. Melio into stuff like a Mumu as an Amumu enjoyer is just miserable.
Yeah.
But nothing like that here.
Yeah, I do think the Ultra Mega Fire Team B-Boy have not had a good time in the 2v2s whatsoever. As Morgan in some trouble here. Fudge overheating there, and Zinni gonna have his egg popped. Quid won't have the damage to be able to finish him off, so does get that passive out, which always leaves that possibility of a gank open. But Jose is down towards bot side, looking for a potential dive. Morgan getting zoned off on the top side as well. B-Boy gonna go forward, dashes over, flashes back, barrier is popped, gets the first blood, and he's still alive as nothing's able to happen on the top side for Shopify, but on the bot side, they get
with the advantage in the fight and the stronger smite.
Yeah, Zinni now getting chased down. I don't know if he has his passive back yet. Quid threatening with the Realm Warp, flashing out there from Zinni. The Ghost, though, is just making the difference. He's just chasing him down. Flashes past the stun, knocks him down. Jose gets the kill, but let's be honest. Continue this bullying that is happening up on the top side. More of these minions will get denied. He'll move down to help Contracts secure the grubs. And he's up a good 20 CS. Zinni's going to be in trouble. No flash. Going to get Cataclysm. The Rumble Equalizer does come down. Can Zinni survive? Flash forward from Contract. The ulti comes through. Quid able to finish him off, but the passive came back. Yep, going to be able to start that one up. Morgan just TPs up towards top side. He did just complete his Eclipse, so going to be really strong at this moment in time. Fudge just also used his TP, so no one's going to join. It won't be contested. Quid had some nice trades there onto Zinni, and CoreJJ just kind of walked low. Nice stun, though, does peel. B-Boy, though, going aggressive. Cullen comes out onto Yon. Yon's going to have to try to get out of there. Core taking a lot of damage there as Fudge arrives with the teleport. Equalizer's going to get dropped. Morgan gets walled off, but the Hex Drinker isn't going to help him stay alive. Just barely does not, as Fudge is able to pull that off, but now Jose, if I can drag sidestep, can't sidestep the Cataclysm.
Easy kill, baby.
He did buy it, so... Yeah, I haven't seen the Fimbulwinter build. I don't know if he's just going to sell the Giants belt now, or if it is going to be a Fimbulwinter because he bought it. Yon's still up a good 30 CS and is doing really well as far as the farm is concerned. Oh, you can see the reaction.
That's when he bought the Giants belt?
Okay, that looks like that was an oopsie. Slaps himself in the head. Hits himself with a literal facepalm. So is he going to sell it and just going to take the L, or is he going to try to do something different and go Fimbulwinter? Or is he just going to have a random Giants belt in his inventory for a long time and just try to like ignore that he did that and go Lost Chapter next and kind of standard gank? So as soon as there's not a tower in your lane, you kind of have to just back off and accept when those minion waves do come to you. TL, though, going to use the Herald here. Jose threatening on the side, and this should be a tower going down. Going to be able to knock down that mid lane tier 1. Core and Yon just happy to take any trade with the Nami sustain. It's going to be beneficial for them as long as they don't get 100-0, but in comes Contracts, flashes for the culling there. Not enough to kill off CoreJJ, and now Contracts in a world of trouble trying to survive is going to go down as Morgan arrives. In comes the Equalizer as well. Seos in trouble, flashes over the wall. Fudge trying to get something happening here onto Morgan. Morgan will be able to dash back, though, as Quid is in the mix, trying to get the damage down onto Zinni. Zinni kiting back. Yon going to be stunned up. He's just firing rockets over the top. No one going down, but Contracts as Zinni is crushing them. Is going to be able to finish off Yon. Yon does fall. Quid still trying to make something happen on the side against B-Boy. Can't quite do it. Zinni in the extended. Hey, I can survive this, or it's not worth it or something, but does end up getting punished, does end up going down. Zinni now opening up a nice little gold lead for himself. He's working on this top tower. It will eventually go down to the Onivia. So Zinni going to be getting stronger and stronger. His Archangels is ready.
Misclick.
It is. It really is. Jose, though, going a bit aggressive here onto Fudge, who will overheat. He's going to get thrown into the Cataclysm. Nice sidestep, and the flag and drag back through, too. In comes the ulti onto Quid, though. They're going to try to turn it around. Yon trying to get in, but he's held out by Zinni. Zinni gets hit by a big chunk from that boss bomb, though. Morgan getting zoned out on the side. B-Boy now going to be hitting the flag and drag as he comes out of the Room Prison. In comes the Realm Warp. Will they go for it? B-Boy's got no health at all. He's knocked down by Jose, and they want more, and they're going to get it. Seos falls as well. Zinni's still on the side fighting with Morgan, but Morgan's just going to flash in on top of him. In comes the Valk from Yon into the egg, and it's scrambled Onivia for dinner. They get another kill. They still see Contracts as well in the ward. Are they just going to go straight for a Baron here? I think that they should.
I think this is the game breaker right now, as long as they're able to secure this Baron. Remember, though, 18,000 health on the Baron, and it shreds. They can't kill it very quickly, but it is a 5 versus 2, and CoreJJ is chasing the Vi away.
Yeah, Contracts just going to have to leave the scene. Will be spotted walking between the waves, so now they know it is completely uncontested. And now they're going to push out waves at the same time. Morgan goes top, Yon goes mid.
But at the same time, possibly delays their soul. Since they're deciding to maximize their gold from the Baron and the turret, they lost the pole position on the Drake. So empowered recalls coming in from Ryze and Jarvan. No teleport, no Realm Warp, so no way of actually stopping this Infernal. If Shopify can withstand this Baron, it's potentially okay since it allows Quid, Jose to kind of freely move throughout this fight.
The coach cam.
As Spawn is a little bit stressed on the way this fight goes.
Least stressed coach. Okay, now he's happy. Now he needs 340 more, and then he's going to power spike.
It's the correct pivot.
Yeah.
I think it's better than Rylai's, and it's a Giants Belt item that will eventually pay off and work with the Archangels.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just some tankiness. Seems totally fine. It'll give you a lot of extra shields when it does actually fully complete, but that's going to be, who knows, maybe the game will be over before then. It takes a long time to stack those double tiers as contracts look to try to smite that away. And Jose just poking on the side here with Yawn. TL pushing in, but they're waiting for Quid in the bot lane, who's trying to get things moving.
Yeah, really important moment in the game right now, though. We've seen a lot of games globally slingshot back in gold if teams aren't careful enough with their first Baron and with their bounties. So just a bit of a recap on that game getting very close if Team Liquid make actually one small mistake. So they feel like they're in control right now, but they gotta play clean.
Contract's the one making the mistake as he goes forward, tries to take down Jose. Jose getting locked into the tower, gets the shutdown. Contract survives thanks to the heal and the breath of life coming out from the Melio. And now let's see, can Shopify get something more? They have the man advantage, but I think they're gonna be...
They took Baron instead of the third Drake, and they've really just made, I think, this game has gone on longer and longer. If I think about the way Sentinels played yesterday, they were on top of that Drake cooldown every single time. They got 8 Drakes to 0 in that entire series. And now, a couple mistakes could cost them, but they're trying to push mid with this small window.
Yeah, Contracts is just going to go down. Jose's going forward here. B-Boy trying to get some damage done as a nice equalizer comes across. Yawn just goes forward. Flashing to the side is B-Boy, but he's gone already. Fudge is going to fall as well. And just like that, I think it's the end of the game. Morgan goes forward, knocks down one. It is going to be all 5 from Shopify going down as Morgan grabs a triple. TL grab a clean ace in the base, and they are going to wipe up game 1.
So as I was saying, Azale, name of the game is give gold to Yawn, because he's really good. And as we see, because he had the lead, he flies into the base, eliminates Shopify, and just like that, it's over.
It ends the way it started. Yawn and Core crushing it.
Then use the Bard to take over the rest of the map, as Bard does, but it's not a big surprise that Team Liquid has picked for the lane rather than necessarily maybe some extra plate acceleration, but in terms of the actual win condition of Soul, would greatly delay it for Team Liquid.
It would, but I'm going to be interested to see, will they go top with Nocturnal, right? Because then it feels more worth it. Like, if Fudge Meganar is out and then it expires, and then you go top with Nocturnal and Renekton, but he's recalling, so never mind. I was going to say, sometimes people...
Speaking of having Unar and Core on your team, Jose pathing back down, so unlikely we see that. But Contracts might be going for a play up top, actually.
Yeah, Core is here in mid lane. Zinni could be in a little bit of trouble. Gonna look for the shift. He's just dead. He shifts out, but it is way too late. Nicely done. They don't even need to use the shockwave. Wow. Quid just able to finish him off there with the dissonant. B-Boy's in a great spot. He's going to be tough to kill again this game. On the Xayah, Quid flashing forward. Going to be a trade of flashes. Core looking for the Tempered Fate does connect.
I think they got him.
Anytime the binding he can, of course he can. It's another easy kill here for Quid, but Yawn on the bot side, maybe going to get taken down. B-Boy does commit the flash and the Featherstorm, gets the kill, completes the role quest. Yawn has lost like 3 waves here, but now Quid is coming in from behind. Still has the shockwave available. Can he get there for B-Boy? Connects on the shockwave, but on the other side, Quid is in a lot of trouble here from Contracts. Will survive though, because Contracts had already used the Cyclone earlier.
This is crazy. Going too hard about needing to be ahead of the other AD carry. He knows his soul laners are in a great spot right now, so he just needs to be late game insurance for the soul laners who are likely to carry the game.
Yeah, Core could be in some trouble here. Tries to go for the defensive ulti. He gets scooped over the wall. Zinni just saved him. Whoa. And the shockwave across everybody. There's the knockwave. Yawn, Jose, and Quid delete him as Zinni is playing for the wrong team. He scooped Core across the wall, saved him, and his whole team dies.
There ain't no way. That is just insult to injury right there. Core JJ, the most dead a Bard should be, and it felt like as he got scooped, everyone else got ulted. Like, how insane was that timing into a 4-man shockwave from Quid, who has the most damage on the team, Just an insane sequence. And now Morgan's trying to dive B-Boy.
Yeah, Morgan has to flash out, but in case you missed it, the Power Spike moment means that MasterCard card holders can click on the link pinned in chat for their chance to win $50 in RP. So thanks, Jose. Try to go get that now. The Soul Lane's so far ahead for TL. I want to see that replay because Core was just trying to self-ult to delay. He was trying to keep himself alive.
Yeah, even if it's a late replay, like we need to show this play, we need to see that play again. Fudge, he's toast. He's dead too.
Yeah, that is unfortunate for Fudge there, and that is going to be an ISO death here. And our stats guy was digging up some interesting stats.
I've heard about this.
To stay the least here. What do you think?
Not a good look for either player. So the good news is Baus is on a 4-game win streak. After starting with 4 straight losses. So does this mean Fudge is going to lose 4 games in a row and then win 4 games in a row?
Let's find out.
If they are actually the same player.
The real question is not how many ISO deaths it is. It's how many good deaths you have, you know? How good are those ISO deaths?
How much damage per death are you able to pull off as well?
Yeah, and unfortunately this one, Fudge is not getting a lot. It is nearly a 6,000 gold lead at 15 minutes, which...
Coaching baby, yes! Yeah. Told me to do that.
Ooh, he's a Mage Ice. Quid is feeling it this game, as that is going to be a forced ult out from B-Boy.
Okay.
Shadow Flame's almost done. He's got 14 stacked Mage Ice, a Luden's tier 3 boots, and a 3,000 individual gold lead at 16 minutes. What do you think?
I think he's fed. But, as we were saying, I do feel like our feel for what a throw used to be is no longer what a throw is. And it's because the magnitude of your mistake is multiplied more in this season than in past seasons. So objective bounties are even on right now. Quid is worth 1,000 gold. Jose is worth like 700, close to 800 gold if you count assist gold. So if somehow they just like, those two try and make a hero play, doesn't work, they both die, and objective bounty's taken, we'd be in like a 2,000 gold game.
B-Boy has no ult, so we'll see if they are going to send it here. They do have that Orianna Shockwave up and available, as well as the Nocturne ulti. Shopify rallying the troops to try to defend. But I do agree, yeah, we have seen a lot of throws. There's so much gold in the game. And players are worth a lot less gold very quickly when you die multiple times in a row. Yeah. Bounties are worth so much, objective bounties. There can be massive swings, but this would have to be a truly huge swing, as it is just about 8,000. Now it did crest 8,000 briefly before going back under it. They're losing control of their jungle. They're losing every lane on the map, it feels like, at this point. And TL gonna get engaged on. Quid immediately flashes back. Here comes the Nocturne ult. Are they gonna send it? Shockwave is up and available. They're gonna land it onto Contracts. Contracts trying to run away, but Jose is flashing there to follow. The Tempered Fate does not connect beyond. Dueling here with B-Boy on the side. We'll just back it up, and they'll take the 1 kill on the So it's just so hard, right? When there's only one person who's strong, you just gotta throw everything at them. They have to run the whole fight, and it's hard to get much damage out.
I mean, just look at not only is it a big gold lead, but it's a big inventory lead. It's like 2.5 items on everyone.
It's gonna be good though. Morgan in some trouble up on the top side as B-Boy just runs up there with Fudge. They're gonna try to look to chase him down. The Featherstorm's actually gonna get committed, even though B-Boy was full health and Morgan wasn't even popping the ult. But they do get the kill. It goes to Fudge.
It's a nice shutdown. Should help Fudge in the side there. I'd say pretty smart there by B-Boy to just shadow Fudge. Oftentimes you're thinking that it's only a jungler or even a mid laner that's going to be up there, but there's no realistic way that Shopify would ever take a fight anywhere else on the map. So they catch Morgan just being a little bit cheeky with an over-aggressive trade. At least they're going to stop him from getting
force them to come into you and then just try to take a fight. You know, that really, I think, is going to be the recipe for success. Quid going to be able to spot Zinni. Already saw Contracts in the area as well as Core, again, just moving forward. Morgan is there, the entire TL squad now in the area, so confident to move forward as Jose is here. Nice little engage coming through. Can they find the combo? Tempered Fate defensively onto Core. Good scoop back from Zinni, trying to flash away, but Morgan flashes in on top of him, and Quid goes godlike. Fudge is on the run. Seos is already gone. B-Boy can't even get involved. Contracts is still alive, but he's kind of in the wrong spot, and he's going to get spotted now. Contracts has no chances. Look at that Shockwave. Just deletes him, and the Baron is going to go down next. B-Boy, get in there, buddy.
25 stacks.
Yeah, we're hoping.
He made it.
We're hoping for a Featherstorm steal or something at this point. I mean,
give it up.
It's looking cooked.
Give it up. White, raise the flag. You're not. He's going to try.
You got to.
A Q.
You're down 1 million gold. Just pray.
It's a 1,400 damage. 176 damage alt, 631 on the W. So even if he doesn't Q, that's like
1,500, 1,600 damage from RW.
Yeah, B-Boy has 1,900 health.
Yep, and then guess what? Nocturne ult does damage too. So,
Uh-oh.
so it's probably, we'll see.
Oh, wait, he's gone. We did.
We didn't miss it. That just happened. Zinni is just deleted. That is a true damage. Orianna knocks him down in a hurry. TL marching on the base. There's no reacting to that.
Is this the Scrim TL that was promised? Is this why we had them #1 in the power rankings? Look at this.
I think so. I mean, this is looking tough. Welcome to the LCS, Zinni. As he's 0-5-0, Contract's gonna look for the engage, but Quid, even the basic abilities, deals so much damage. Morgan is zoning him out on the other side. Quid survives, and B-Boy cannot say the same. TL looking to finish this one off in a hurry. It's 23 minutes in, and they are just hitting the Nexus. TL gonna be able to close out the series. Fudge chasing after CoreJJ, trying to get something, scoops him back. Seos goes in, they get a shutdown. Zinni is back, and they hold the line. Fudge falls down here to Yon. Seos trying to run away. Zinni gonna erect the tower, see if he can hold on for a little bit longer. You can see Morgan's going back to base. They may have just barely survived.
He wants to base TP because he's low on health and they want to end, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they're just going to continue pushing forward. Here comes the teleport. Seos has got to make his move right now. Zinni's just going to get ran down. Can't connect onto Yon as Yon goes on a killing spree. Contracts is back up, so is B-Boy. Eyes on the Nexus, though. TL trying to get one more kill. They do pick it up. They knock down the Nexus. They sweep Shopify. And what a monster game.